What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Roycon's PC Gaming. I'm glad you all came back. Hey, man, I found this crazy thing. Look, I am an NVIDIA GPU user, and so I was looking through my feed, and I'm not sure what's happening here. I'm wondering. I'm going to share it with you all, but I'm kind of wondering if you guys got some input. Feel free to share it. But check this article out. It says accelerating ultra realistic game development with NVIDIA's DLSS 3 and NVIDIA RTX path tracing. Now, as a NVIDIA GPU user using RTX, ray tracing, yes, and also the use of DLSS. That's why I actually purchased a card, an RTX card. But hey, man, check this out. A revolution in neural graphics. NVIDIA's DLSS Deep Learning Super Sampling 3 introduces an all-new neural graphics technology. It multiplies performance using artificial intelligence to generate frames, all while delivering best-in-class image quality and responsiveness. The new AI network, called optical multi-frame generation, is powered by dedicated artificial intelligence processors called tensor cores, and the new optical flow accelerator and GeForce RTX 40 series GPU. So I'm here and I'm like, wait a minute. Is this something only for the 40 series? Is that what this is? Or do you think maybe we'll eventually get an update where the 3000 series or 30 series and 20 series might be able to use some of this technology? I don't know, man, but it goes on to say information is taken from sequential frames and an optical flow field to generate a new high-quality frame, boosting performance in both GPU and CPU-bound scenarios. DLSS 3 combines DLSS frame generation with DLSS super resolution and NVIDIA Reflex low latency technology. It delivers up to 4 times improvements in frame rate and up to 2 times improvements in latency compared to native resolution rendering. And I'm going to say, for the games that use this technology, I've enjoyed it because it's really helped me enjoy a higher quality gaming and still get a pretty good refresh rate of like 60 frames per second, right? So that has been really cool, and I'm just, are we going to possibly see this in the 30 series, or are we going to have to move on up to the 40 series, which is going to probably cost a heck of a lot? Is this a trick? What are they doing? But hold on, let's see. So let's go ahead and see what else is going on. Because I'm really digging the DLSS and the NVIDIA Reflex. Like all these improvements that they're doing with NVIDIA cards, I'm impressed by it. That's why I continue to use their GPUs. But let's go on. It says over 200 games and applications have adopted DLSS, while DLSS 3 is off to a roaring start with integrations coming in more than 35 games and applications. To learn more about how it works, obviously you can check out the DLSS 3 RTX 40 series. So I'm like, yo, is this really just going to be for 40 series? I'm going to be upset if that's the case. Please don't let that be the case. I'm going to be upset because I don't want to buy another card. Not yet. DLSS 3, Direct Illumination, RTX DI, and Real-Time Denoisers, known as NRD, are other components of the NVIDIA RTX Path Tracing SDK. Providing you with flexibility to mix and match these individual components with your pipeline. Explore the new Path Tracing SDK that ensures the photorealistic lighting produced is true to life in real time. So it's like, okay, well, we know this is for developing games technology, so is this 40 series maybe for game developers, and like we aren't necessarily going to need to have it to play games and still enjoy the technology? Because obviously we've got DLSS on the 30 series, but it's like, okay, DLSS, is this going to be an update? It's like, I'm not finding it is this going to be an update, or are you telling us that in order for us to enjoy the new technology, we have to upgrade the card again? Like, what? New graphics primitives built for the future of games. NVIDIA Micro Mesh. This is a graphics primitive built from the ground up for real-time path tracing. Displaced micro mesh and opacity. Micro map SDKs give developers the tools and sample code for the creation, compression, manipulation, and rendering of micro meshes. From fossils to crawling creatures to nature, you can express these assets in their full richness. So, as I read through this, it keeps screaming game development, right? Screaming game development. I'm so impressed with what the game development teams out there are doing now as they keep creating these new games that we have the ability to play and enjoy. And if NVIDIA is really going in with their 40 series to producing technology and hardware for the easement of people to use their tech, these developers to use their hardware to make their games better, that's great even still. I mean, because look, I'm enjoying the 30 series. I really am. I'm enjoying the use case of it. It actually makes gaming pretty much better than where it was without having to actually break the bank 3 times to Sunday. And I'm hoping that we'll be able to use 30 series and 20 series to still effectively use these new technologies that they're creating, right? It says games include more detailed geometry than ever before. Yes, they do. And in every scene, developers are looking for solutions to render, rasterize, or path trace assets at their full fidelity. These micromesh technologies provide highly efficient memory compression and performance boosts for photorealistic complex materials. Now, I'm not sure if anybody has paid attention to NVIDIA or seen any YouTube videos with photorealistic gaming, but that's mind-blowing. And then to see stuff like that on a 4K screen, even more mind-blowing. Do I have that tech yet? No, can't afford it. Would I like to have it eventually? But wow, blown away with what NVIDIA is doing. I mean, I'm impressed. And to hear about this, even though sad, because I think this is only going to be a 40 series thing, I'm still excited to hear about it. Adobe is committed to helping customers create new experiences. Tammy Beaubecourt, director of Adobe Research Paris, said, "We at Adobe are excited about the NVIDIA Displaced Micromesh technology with native ray tracing support, which has the potential to unlock ultra-detailed, real-time ray trace scenes with minimal memory cost." Wow. If anything, I can see that gaming is about to be unbelievable what we're going to see in the near future. But I mean, just listening or reading here about the advancements that they're making, it's like, I want to see it, but I don't want to have to go buy a new card. I'm feeling some kind of way. It says, in addition, Simply Gone at Microsoft, the leader in 3D games content optimization, has integrated displaced micromesh. Magnus Isakson of Simply Gone said, "We are very excited to partner with NVIDIA to enable game creators with the Simply Gone SDK to compress super detailed objects by an order of magnitude unmatched by other solutions. With NVIDIA Displaced Micro Mesh technology, developers can pursue crafting environments at unprecedented levels of fidelity, density, and variety, immersing players in new, stunning, and beautiful worlds in games." I can't wait to see this stuff. I'm hoping that this enhances our games and we don't need to increase or replace our GPUs to something like a new 40. I'm hoping that we'll see as the game developers use this hardware and technology that it'll make gaming even better for us without us having to do that. But if so, I hope y'all gonna have an affordable card, because ain't nobody trying to pay no $3,000-$4,000. That's just reckless, right? That is something a game developer would use and they could write it off as well. But as a dad, nah, bruh. I ain't finna do it. I can't do it, bro. You crazy. All right, Graphics development with NVIDIA Insight developer tools. Yeah, so it's developer tools, right? I'm hoping this is really just going to be something for developers and we don't necessarily need it to enjoy the benefits. I'm hoping we can still benefit with RTX cards, 20 series and 30 series, and be perfectly fine, right? This thing says NVIDIA game development ecosystem is built to empower the most advanced and stunning work in the industry. Yes, and I'm grateful. Developers can now harness the neural graphics and photoreal revolution of the GeForce RTX 40 series GPU. Developers, right? NVIDIA Insight Developer Tools provides unprecedented access to the visual computing processes that enable NVIDIA GPUs to be utilized to their full potential. Insight Tools will launch with new updates for use on GeForce 40 RTX series GPUs from day one of availability. So look, you know, they have definitely hyped up their 40 series GPU graphics cards, right? They've hyped it up. I don't see anybody other than a developer using these things. I don't think this is for normal gamers like us. You know, I don't think it's for normal gamers, right? If it is, then it would be definitely something affordable that we could put in our PCs, but it's not. It's going to be some reckless price. And basically they're just explaining that for development it's awesome, and I greatly appreciate that. But you know, I'm hoping that we'll see the benefit from this technology and we'll be able to see it through the use of our RTX 20 and 30 series GPUs. So anyways, I was like, yo, that's pretty cool. I do want to see what games are going to look like after this technology is released and people have used it. I want to see you know, enhancements. I want to see some of the games that I'm already playing, you know, even in a better look. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see this stuff implemented in games that already exist, and I should be able to utilize it. I would love to utilize it with a 30 series or 20 series RTX. So anyways, look, I thought that was interesting. I thought I'd, you know, share that with you all. And hey man, share your comments. Are you guys NVIDIA GPU users or are you AMD users, right? Let me know. Get in the comments. I'll catch you all on the next one.
The only thing I love more than killing is treasure. Join me. We're stronger together.
Cry havoc and let loose the sea dogs of war.
Not yet.
My armor is again up to standards.
The shadow will soon spread.
A true warrior knows patience.
Filthy soil landlubber.
Fit for a warrior.
The shadow spreads.
Not yet.
Aim for the queen. Better not miss.
Armor fit for a warrior. Worthy of my skills again. A worthy weapon once more.
I'm ready to be unleashed.
Armor fit for a warrior.
It is a beautiful thing.
I swore an oath to do no harm, and that starts now.